for the serious gamer.
Hey guys, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. Look at this. Halo Reach Beta Impressions Episode 1 Team Slayer on Sword Base, which is basically another way of saying Team Deathmatch. And I like the, for betas, I mean, we've gone through the Medal of Honor beta recently. For betas, this game is actually very, very polished. I like the look and feel of it. I like the pre-lobby, like getting into games, getting your friends into games. It's pretty slick. The actual physical game selection, so to speak, is sort of confusing when I was going through trying to select what type of game and the actual map and whatnot. It's kind of confusing. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But at any rate, you have... I believe, like I said, I took this footage a while ago, and you probably haven't seen any Halo Reach beta footage in a while, just because the beta has been over for some time now. So forgive me if I'm a little forgetful on some of the details, but we're just mainly showing you the gameplay. Like I said, you probably haven't seen many Halo Reach beta videos in a while, so thought I'd post these up since I had them sitting in my this footage on my computer. So I believe there are four different classes you can pick, and I'm usually picking the one where you can get a speed boost, and just because the movement is kind of slow. Like I would like it. Okay, I'm gonna make some comparisons with this game, and maybe you'll better understand. I'll make two comparisons of this game. One is to Unreal Tournament 3. If you played it, and the other is to Resistance 2 on the PS3. Okay, so Unreal Tournament 3, obviously the aspects of being sort of futuristic with these ray guns and whatever weapons you have here. They've got that down. The announcer guy is pretty cool. Like Unreal Tournament 3. Double kill, multi-kill, that kind of stuff, and the announcer is kind of similar to that, which is, I think it's a pretty decent aspect of the game, and it's kind of funny as long as it doesn't get too repetitive, and he doesn't announce things every 5 seconds, because then it'll just get really annoying. But the movement, like comparing it to Unreal Tournament 3, the movement is a lot slower. Like I like the speed of Unreal Tournament 3 versus Halo Reach. Okay, and that's kind of part of the reason why I chose the class where you can have the speed boost. But even with the speed boost, you can only use it for a short period of time, and then you need to recharge it, and then you slow down. Okay. Most of the maps that I've played are very, very multi-leveled, and there are jetpacks. There's a class you can select, which gives you a jetpack, which allows you to travel up and down the levels a lot more easily than not having a jetpack, right? But it just seems like the levels, like the fact that they have so many levels, it just seems like it's forced. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. It just seems like they just tried to create so many levels in so many areas, and it doesn't have a natural. It doesn't seem like it has a natural flow to it. That's all. I mean, it seems forced. It seems forced that there's so many levels and platforms and whatnot just to accommodate jetpacks. So if that makes sense, hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. I had never actually tried the jetpacks. I just stuck with the class, and I only played this for a short period of time, just because, again, the move. I need something faster. I mean, you're so used to playing like Modern Warfare 2 and other games. Like even Bad Company 2 feels faster than this. And it just seems so slow. The other thing I mentioned Resistance 2, and one of the things that this game takes. I mean, it takes teamwork, unless you're playing on a free-for-all, in which case, it's all for one for all, right? Or not all for one for all on your own, one for one. You don't have help, and it takes a while to kill somebody. Like, you have these advanced weapons, but apparently the weapons haven't been able to keep up with the armor that these guys wear, because it takes a hell of a lot of shots, depending on what weapon you have, to take someone down. And the thing is, and I found this on Resistance 2 a lot, where you can be just friggin' unloading into somebody, and he's just going to toss his grenades at you. He'll turn around, like you can be shooting him in the back, and he'll have time to turn around and throw 2 grenades at you, while you're shooting him, and then he'll eventually die. That is the same sort of concept that you got from Resistance 2. A lot of times you'll be shooting somebody in the back, and it takes a while to kill them, and they just turn around and throw a grenade at you. So you end up killing them, but they kill you back with the frag. What else? One thing I do find that the volume, sort of the communication volume between players, is a little low, but I don't think that's a Halo Reach thing. I think that's just an Xbox thing in general. I've actually had to dial down the game volume to like half the max volume, so I can crank up my headphones just to hear people talk. And you can hear it. I mean, you can hear the game sounds a fair bit louder than the actual chat. But again, I think that's just the Xbox in general. The maps, again, the maps are somewhat intricate, and I mentioned that, so it's going to take you some time to get used to them, to find out exactly where everything is, and get your bearings when you're in certain locations. I remember if you take any fall damage when you jump off of platforms. I don't recall. I think you can just jump off and not take damage, but don't quote me on that. What else? Well, when you're in, actually, strategy-wise, if you're in team deathmatch, and you'll just see, like, I just keep firing these guys, you're better to stay in a group. Again, just because it takes a lot to take somebody down, stay in a group so that, when you come up on somebody, then, it's just that much, it's that much easier to take them down. You got 2 or 3 guys shooting on one as opposed to 1v1. So I just threw my grenade there, I believe. Oh, maybe not. So you got a lot of weapon pickups. So it's not like in these weapon pickups, these weapons are placed around the level. There's the announcer there. Actually, the announcer's not too bad. He's not saying something every 5 seconds. I think it's more so when you're on capture the flag. When every time somebody grabs the flag and drops it, drops it. It's like flag or what? Flag dropped. Flag acquired. Flag dropped. Flag acquired. Flag dropped. Oh my god. Drive me freaking insane. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's selectable, that you can actually... oh, look, I got a revenge. If you can actually turn the game announcer off or not. But you got melee as well. You can hit these guys in the head with the butt of your rifle or whatever weapon you happen to be holding. But like I said, from an actual... despite the things I've mentioned, from an actual, gameplay smoothness and... Oh, come on, what do you mean close call? Did we get each other there? Like I said, it's polished. The levels are nice, the movement's good, the weapons, firing and switching and animations are all good. I just think, it could be better balanced. It could be quicker. It just, it just feels like it's a 2-year-old game. Like I said, I compare it to Unreal Tournament 3. It's sort of a combination between, I think, in my opinion, Unreal Tournament 3 and Resistance 2, which are both several years old. And I never played Halo 3. I hear it's very, very similar to Halo 3, so they haven't made really any advancements to the game, which is kind of disappointing, since I don't know how long Halo 3's been out, but, a couple years. Like, make some advancements to the game. I don't know. And the class selection, I mean, you're basically... there isn't any customization outside of selecting the individual class. And all your weapons are pickups. So it'd be nice if they actually had class selection with weapon selection. But again, I think it's more like Unreal Tournament 3 in that respect, where everybody starts off with a basic weapon. They have one skill that is dissimilar to the other classes, and then all your other weapons you got to pick up. So, but the problem with that, the advantage goes to the guy who knows where the advanced weapons are, usually. And that's the case in Unreal Tournament 3 as well. I mean, if you know where the better weapons are and you can get to them quicker, then you're in a much better shape to win the game. So anyways, we'll continue this on. I think I have 3 more videos to do in this series, so we'll see how we do with the Halo Reach 3 beta. Hope you enjoyed. For more strategies and tactics, visit NextGenTactics.com. I'm SpiderBite, and I'm out.